But for a lot of people that who are visual learners like me, or have to kind of feel things or see things, I would challenge you to write it down. And the
Mhm.
reason why I say it this way is because sometimes we've made things be true that are not true, right? You will ask yourself, is it true? And you will believe that it's true because you've literally sold into yourself over and over again that something is true. And so what I would do is I would write it down, and then I would weight it. I would say, is this weighted like light, medium, or heavy, right? And then if it's something that's weighted heavy, I would really give it the time of day. Now I'm going into the question that you're saying, is this true? How does this really make me feel? Is this where I want to be? Is this really of me? And I'm going to
Right, right.
look at it, I'm going to give it the proper attention to, after I give it the attention I need, then I can reassess, well, is this really as heavy as I thought it was? And then
Right.
it can move down in scale. But I think just really giving things an opportunity to dispel the truth that you may have given it is important. Go ahead, Jay.
Got you. Got
Yeah.
you.
And it sounds like too, you need a level of awareness to get outside of your thoughts. And the only way I know how to do that is through practice.
Mm.
Because I remember a time when I wasn't aware like that, and I remember a time where I was. And so yeah, I would say practice that too at every moment, like just really getting outside of your thoughts and contemplating it. Just
Yep.
take a second to yourself, like meditate, or just step aside and close your eyes, or just have some alone time where you're not listening to anything, watching anything. You're just being, and just kind of sort out those thoughts.
And I want to say this too,
Okay.
real quick. And I want you to come in right after me, Sarah. But Sarah smiled. Let's go. But being aware of your thoughts is really a thing. And the reason why I say that is because I know how I feel all the time, being aware of what I'm thinking, the way that I'm thinking about it. And it's and when I say it's really a thing, I mean it from my standpoint, at least. I don't want to get to say everybody, but it's a challenge. It's a you find yourself in a room that you're not used to being in, and you find yourself processing things that you're not used to processing, and it's not always going to feel like roses and strawberries. Like you're going to really have to find yourself in the things that you're processing, and that again is going to be a testament of how we just think of things freely and not necessarily temper what's real to us. Like it's going to show you something, and it's going to feel funny. But go ahead, Sarah Smile.
Yeah. So to somebody who is just even figuring out that we can, how powerful our thoughts are, like, take notice and set an intention right now as you're watching this, saying, I'm going to be more aware of my thoughts. Just say that out loud to yourself. Go look in the mirror, maybe something, but write it down. I am now more aware of my thoughts. Now you have the I am with it. Now you're pretty powerful. So I'm aware of my thoughts, and let it become a practice, and then start writing down, like, what are my 5 dominant thoughts? Like, I think about that stuff a lot. And every time I think about that, some type of way about that. How important is that in my life right now to be thinking about that? Because most of the time it's not even our thoughts. That's been programmed from our mama or daddy, the cousin down the street, our job, or this. It's not even ours. It's a file cabinet full of stuff that's not even ours. So when we can get down to say, what am I actually thinking about with no music on as I'm driving?
Man, you just.
And then once you crack open that door, it's like a light right here. The what we just spoke about earlier. It's like a light right here, and you become more. This is my daily practice. Thoughts is my stuff.
You just blew my mind, because as aware of my thoughts that I am, I don't even know what my 5 most dominant thoughts are, and now I want to find out. Like,
man.
And to that, real quick, because I know we got 5 minutes left. As you can see, what Sarah just did, she is a coach, and I would want you to talk more about that real quick. So if anybody wants to get in touch with you and work with you, all of that.
Yes. So my favorite jam has always been to call people out on their stuff wherever my signs align. But I do it in a very sweet, loving way. Sometimes. It's a different approach to what therapies would look like, right? You're going to tell me your stuff, and I'm going to point out where you say you can't, and where you say you'll try, and where you say, And I just point that out to you. And then we have this great loving relationship because you grow and I get to watch you grow. And so that's what I do. I have a local place. I'm in Louisiana, and I do some medicine work and, help with a different approach to what standard recovery looks like, because it doesn't work for everybody. And so there are so many vast ways that we can find ourselves closer to who we're truly meant to be, And so, yeah, that's what I do. I have a website. I'm an herbalist. I really enjoy working with people that I know what they're going through, because I put the herbs and I cater to that type thing so we can really get deep and set intentions with that work. And Wednesdays on Facebook until I grow like you guys. When I grow like you guys, because that's on the to-do list that we talked about, but it's really just something that's coming in my near future. But like you guys, that's what I was gonna say. But so we do a midweek magic on Wednesdays, and you can join us there. We talk, my co-host Alexis and I talk all about all this stuff. We keep it real raw and organic. And, I like to love on some community and some women. So keep that coming in.
Love it.
Yo, I just got to bring it back one more time. What are your 5 most dominant thoughts? That is crazy. That's crazy. I mean, that's tight. What I mean by that, if you don't know what I mean by it, but that's crazy.
Yep.
When you talk about shutting down the show, a guest coming through, making you smile and hitting the point that needs to be made, that was the point of the show. Like, I really and truly mean that, because if you need an answer for when things fall apart, how to rebuild your life with grace, man, what are your 5 most dominant thoughts? And then you can get to being gracious with it. Man, she did that. Shouts out to you, Sara Smiled.
I love you. I love you guys. I love you guys. There was great energy here.
Oh, and one thing I want to tell you too. You are always growing, Sara Smiled.
Oh, yeah. I was growing.
You talk about when you grow, like, no, you're always growing.
I'm always growing. Thank you for getting me on that.
You are where we are because we're all here right now, and that's the only thing that matters. Go ahead, Jay.
So if y'all found this helpful at all, hit that share, like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. We here every Sunday at 12 noon. I appreciate our special guest, Sara. I appreciate Troy. Appreciate everybody that rocked with us today and that's going to see the replay and all this good stuff. Yeah, Troy.
You know what it is, man. We love y'all. We're grateful for y'all, and realize that y'all are perfect. Without y'all, we wouldn't be here. We'd definitely be doing something, but we definitely wouldn't be here. And we're just gracious and grateful for y'all allowing us to share our perfection with y'all, because, man, you help us realize our perfection too. And Jay, you can take us out, baby.
Any final words, Sara, before we
No, I appreciate you guys. I'm grateful to be here. It's the best day ever. Christ is risen in all of us. It's all of us. I love you guys.
Love you too. Remember, you're a perfect creation made by a perfect creator, so you might as well accept your perfection and enter perfect mode.